Hi guys and welcome. I'm Buddy1927 and today I'm playing H1Z1 Just Survive, and this is part 3 of the Super Mega Base. As you can see, I've laid out my top row, and let's take a run around here real quick. Still got my shack over there and my dew collector. I need to put some dew collectors up here. What the heck is that? Oh, that's a tree stump. Aha! Got some gaps around here that I gotta jump over. But overall, it's not bad. I get this extra long one sticking out here. It's not too bad. There's a couple gaps. Actually turned out pretty good. So, what we're going to do here next, we're going to turn this mega base into an apartment complex. Basically, this is going to be a garden style apartments. What we're going to do here, I've already got them here. Let's go ahead. Got some structure stairs, and we're going to place them over every door. Okay. I just want to check something real quick. Okay, we can get into that door. We can get up on here. Get to this door. Gotta jump over. Get to that door. We can get to this door. We can get to that door. Yep. Okay. That's good. There we go. And what we're going to do is just keep going. Oh, wait a minute. Why can't I put... It says I can. It's allowing me to do it there. I don't know. Is it because we got the two decks? I don't know why it's not letting me put it there. Okay. There. One there. And it's not letting me put one there either. Yeah, okay, for some reason it's not letting me do it, but... Well, we got doorways and everything that we can. We got the doorways for this one. All but two. For some reason wouldn't let me do it. But that's not too bad. Actually, let me see something here. Okay. Got one going across here, so for some reason it's not letting me put it on the edge. Here. Okay. Oh, yeah, let me put one there. Okay. Well, at least, yeah, in case I fall, I can just climb out here. That's no problem now. We got decks. You got ways to get up. You got a north side and a south side. Yeah. Okay. With the north side and the south side, we can get up here now. And we got the, this isn't too bad. But now we got ways, all except for two, for our doorways. We can get to the second level now. So all my ground levels are covered. And all my other levels are all covered. Now I just gotta make the doors. And put all the doors in. But at least this way, now you have access to all except for two. And I gotta figure out something to do here. What I'm thinking about doing is put another shelter there, then putting steps to go up here, and put another building there. Or just keep that open. I might just go ahead and keep that open. One thing I did do is I added 2 walls here, so I won't accidentally fall through down there. And I put this building here to bridge the gap. You still have a gap here that you can fall through, but at least I did something here. So that's taken care of. We got our gates protected by the overhang of the other large building. Let's take a look and see what we got. Ah, we got some zombie. I put some punji sticks out. Let's see what he had. Yeah, I need some scrap. Ooh, I'm hungry, but let's take a look while we're out here. Let's go on top of the hill and you can take an overview of this thing. I'm at 21%, so I got plenty of time. So that's the base. That's not too bad looking. That's an overview of the base. And here's ground level of the base. Got 2 ramps, that's the only access. Now I did had a little gap in between the 2 buildings. In between the 2 decks. Yeah, punji sticks are great. I mean, we got that little hangover there. Looks like a step. Boom, boom, boom. Got a nice big overhang over here. I did put a gate over here and some steps. I tried the metal doorway and it just didn't fit. So I can come through this way. The only problem is I can't close the gate, but I can leave that way and close the gate this way. So if I want to come out this way to go cut trees or something like that, I can do that. Or if I'm hunting and shoot from up top there, I can jump down, go through there, and get my prey. But I mean, this isn't too bad. I put up some walls to fill in the holes where I could. Maybe that's what I should do. And just screw it. Yeah, I think that's what I'll end up doing. I'll just go ahead and take that gate down and just put a wall up here. I put a wall here. Now on where all my gates are, I couldn't do one here. But where all my gates are, let's go over this way. I put walls up where I can cover the gaps. There's a gap right there. But I put walls where my gates are so it doesn't have that big gap. And if I'm on a PvE server, but if I was on a PvP server, I want to cover up the gaps because somebody could shoot you through those little gaps, and if you're behind the wall, they can't shoot you. So that's not too bad. Let me go ahead and get my dew collectors. And I made some bee boxes. Let's go ahead and grab those real quick. And grab some food and water. I collected a lot of bear meat. And where's my coffee? Coffee with sugar. Quickest way to fill up, top off. Actually, let's grab the bottles. Now, I also collect a lot of fat. I got two ATVs right now. This one I'm just letting die. But I'm going to put my dew collectors on the south side. So from a distance from the north, okay. Place one there. And we'll place one there. The reason why I'm putting them on the south side is, let's take a look at the map real quick. I'm here, this green dot here. So that's where my base is at the edge of Pispaw Creek. People Yeah, sometimes people travel and they might not see my base from this thing, but they might catch the dew collector, the blue out of there. They might not, because this thing is so massive and shaded so well from a distance, you really can't tell if it's a base or tree line. So what I'm putting them down on the south side by those trees so they don't stick out as well as much. Now I am going to grow corn on here. I am going to grow wheat on here. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and place these bee boxes. Okay, we got 4 bee boxes, so we're going to put... Oh, I'm going to have some left over. We'll put 5 in each box. So we can collect the honey. Oops. And get some wax for candles. So I'll end up with 20 bottles of honey, which I can use to make dress bandages, and we'll put this will this move 2 2 and I'll just put 1 since I only got 1 left. Okay. Now I got a regular source of water, and with this update, I will tell you this right now. Now the dew collectors, you get 1 bottle per night of dirty water. But with this new update, and they've added the rain, when it rains, it collects the water. So you can get... It collects the rainwater too. So if you have 5 bottles, 5 empty bottles, this in one dew collector, you can collect a lot of things. You can collect a lot of water. So that's one of the good things about the new update. So this isn't bad. This base is working out pretty good. Now, if you have any comments, please let me know what they are. I mean, this isn't a bad looking base. Now, this is a mega base. Now, I built this all by myself. I don't have anybody else helping me collect anything. All the materials I collected myself. Now, it did take hours. It did take a couple hours to collect all the materials. And once you got a vehicle, and make sure you bring fuel with you, you can how do I put this? You can go ahead and have a lot of you can collect a lot of metal. And when you are searching a car, make sure you get everything out of it. If you don't need this stuff, just drop this stuff. Like if it's tarps you don't need, or cloths, or keys, or anything like that, leave the car empty. Empty everything out of the car. Collect what you want, drop everything else. Because what this does, it allows the car, when it renews the material inside, you end up with more metal. Now, if you leave the keys and the cloth and the tarps, you might get another tarp in there. And you leave that in there, then it only allows 4 slots in a car. It only will have 4 slots in the car, and once that's full, those 4 slots are full, you're not going to get any more metal out of it. So you want to empty the car, and it help you respawn. When it respawns, it might take a couple of times, but once you clear out all the garbage in there, you'll get more metal. Okay? The other thing I would suggest, now I'm doing this once you get a certain number of scrap metal. I try to keep between 150 to 200 scrap metal in here so I can use to make nails and other stuff. Actually, when I get over 300, I'll be this time it was over 300 scrap metal. Put the excess scrap metal in your furnace and melt the scrap metal, because you can turn the scrap metal. One scrap metal is 1 bar. So you need 2 bars to make 1 sheet metal. And as you can see, I used in this mega base, I used a lot of sheet metal. And sometimes you collect more. 9 times out, you always collect more scrap metal than you do sheet metal. So if you want to build a base like this, once you get over 300 scrap metal in your inventory, go ahead and start melting that scrap metal into bars, and shortly you can have a lot of bars. And make sure you got that workbench next to your storage box, because it will automatically take that metal bars and turn it into sheet metal. Once you discover sheet metal from metal bars, and it'll turn 2 metal bars into 1 sheet metal, and you can start building a lot of things. Now, the majority of what I did here, majority of the rooms here are upper and lower, the large metal shelters, but I do have a couple to fill in the gap. I made a lower shelter and an upper shelter to fill in the gap where I kind of screwed up. But it works. It's working. It worked out great. We can go 360 degrees around our base up top, and it worked out pretty good. I just have to jump over a couple spots, but that's not too bad. Once I'm gonna plant my corn and my wheat up here, so that way I don't take any space down below. You can plant it on top of your building, and it'll also give you some camouflage, so you can either crouch behind it or lay prone and hide and give you some camouflage. If you get a chance, go to the army base. let me pull up the map real quick. The army base is right here in this location, basically in B4 section. One thing I recommend getting, nope, wrong box. One thing I recommend getting is the tan ghillie suit. Let me go ahead and equip it real quick. And if unfortunately I don't have the corn growing, but if you're up here and you're on a PvP server, you got your corn and your you got your corn and wheat up here, you might be able to camouflage yourself and become a sniper, and anybody who's coming this way to help defend the base, you can go ahead and do it. Now, I did not use any lookout towers on this base because I'm as high as I'm going to get. This is actually higher than what the lookout tower would be. Unfortunately, I kind of wish the designers will allow you to place a lookout tower on top of the upper level buildings. If you can place one on top of here, because you got access to the roof, and if you can put a tower, if I could put a tower right here, that'd give me a higher view and a better view of what's going on. So I just want to take a look. Now you can't see you barely can make out the bridge, and this is why I was saying you can see that shack there. But with this building being as long as it is, I mean, this is 4 decks wide. This is actually a pretty big building. And if you were building this for a PvP server clan, all your clan members can have their own building to store their stuff and stuff that they gathered and stuff like that. You know, you can have a community building, then just have one. You know, everybody have like one central community building where you want to keep some of the stuff, but then if they got personal gear that they want to store, they got their own little building. You know, they can go get their own lighting, torches and stuff like that, and go from there. So it's not too bad. Wait a minute. I want to see something real quick. No, you can't. Yeah. You got the pack, but you can't see the armor on this guy. So it's not too bad. Now, if you like this video, please like us on. This is my armor, which I did get from the army base too. But if you like us, please like us on YouTube. If you have any questions, comments about this, questions on how I built the stuff, just ask. Remember, you can take a hammer, go to the center of each deck, and it will automatically repair your buildings. And again, if you got any comments, let me know. Also, I'm in the process of trying to get this ability. I've been waiting for about 5 years, and I really don't want to get on disability. And what I like to do is start my own business, and I'm very limited of what I can do because of my disability. So I'm trying to start a breed where I can start breeding saltwater fish, starting off with clownfish, then going with some other fish and sell them online or to local pet shops, and also propagating corals and growing my own corals and propagating them and selling them also online to make money and to actually to build up the business and to actually get to where I need to go. So I set up a GoFundMe page. If you can, check it out. And if you think you can help, let me know. If you think you know somebody who can help, pass it on to them. So, I'd like to thank you again for watching, and have a great day.